a big smile for me?
I know going back to Wembley, yes, I'll have to go in the away dressing room, but I get to experience another opportunity between the Olympic champions and the current European champions in a game where there's top quality on show for both sides. Two managers who get on tremendously well. I'm looking forward to seeing Serena. She's a top person and a top coach. And yes, of course, I have to go through a weird moment when the national anthem's playing, but something I will hum along to, as I always have done, being the English person that I am. But I'll also do the same for the American national anthem, because I love both anthems. And I'm beyond that weird moment and seeing some of the competitors I've come up against or players that I've gone to war with. It's business come kick-off, and it'll be I hope a top game, an entertaining game in front of a sellout.
One of those is...
Let's get going here. I'm Aaron Heifetz. I'm the press officer for the U.S. Women's National Team, and we just want to welcome everyone.
My morning, getting in a car, driving past my school, Parliament Hill, to come here to see a welcome back Emma sign outside the Underworld, a place which, of course, I'd never remember coming out of here at 2 or 3 in the morning, to seeing my friends and family. And these are people that have been in my life since I was a kid, to people that are developing sports in the area, from Camden Sports Development, that are running projects across the borough, whether it's developing education for people, to running the youth league up at Regent's Park. My community is what I am and what I care about, and I'm so stoked to be here with people that have been massive in my life. You get caught in the rock and hard place at international level is, in order, with such limited games, you got to stick with the same group, because they've got to develop the playing style. I know, but you don't develop opportunities. And what I realised when I took this job is that we had a lot of players that had less than 25 caps, which there was a gap of like those above 100 and then those that were like 2, 3, 4. And I was like, we have to develop a broader pool. So when you develop strategies to win, you can't just always zoom in on, of course, I want to put out a team that, I'm not going to put out a completely experimental team. There have to be connections and relationships there, but I also want to give opportunities. So getting that balance in these two games is critical, because there is going to come a moment I want a player who's got 1 or 2 caps to experience what it's like to play in front of 80,000 people, and it feels a bit hostile and a little bit cold, and you're not really sure, because you get a bit roughed up in the game, who you are. I want to see who some of our players are in that. I didn't know what to expect. I was a little bit afraid of how was this rhythm going to affect me. I'm so used to getting in the car, driving to the training ground. I worried that it's not 12 years, probably 25 years of doing that 6, 7 days a week. I worried about that for about 4 seconds. And then I said, okay, what's the benefits? I get to get up and breathe, not rush. I get to take Harry to school. I get to go to the gym. I get to create my schedule in and around those things. Don't sacrifice the things that make me feel healthy. I definitely didn't feel healthy at the end. I actually felt quite unwell at the end of my time at Chelsea. I just felt like... So I'm not going to say it's pressure. I just think it's just the stress, the toll it took on me. I just feel like and menopause, and doing that during menopause, I realised was even harder. So to get on top of all of them things, I feel like I've got my mojo back and my smile back and joy back, that I didn't realise how much I'd lost in that. And to do that means that, like, I'm loving football more than ever.